You point them up. You point them up. Why not down? Down because the root chakra is what? The lowest chakra. So you down there cleansing it. Your heart chakra is the balance. Those point up. Right? Cleansing out that chakra connects you to the divine cosmic love, giving you the empathy to relate and have dominion over everything in the physical realm that presides within the earth, within the soil, because the soil, the planet is alive. All right? The planet is alive. Now, when you throat chakra, you bringing your fingers together and you touching your thumbs. Sitting there. Just like this. Relax, shoulders, elbows back, relax. Thumbs touching. That's your throat chakra. Alright? Remember, notice how your thumbs need to be touching a lot because the plasma energy. Remember, what chakra represents plasma energy? The solar plexus. That plasma energy is a version of fire. This is why it's right above the sacral chakra. Because after fire, the next highest element of fire is plasma energy. Plasma energy and fire is the same thing. Plasma is a higher version of fire. That's where your lightning bolts come from. That's plasma energy. You got that running all through you. So when you cleanse out that throat chakra, connecting all fingers, boom. Now, when you cleansing out the third eye, you want to connect. Take all your knuckles like that. You take your middle finger, you stick it up. You let them touch. What's the middle finger though? Remember, water, fire. Okay? So you tap it into the fire. You connecting the knuckles, you touching the thumbs, plasma energy, using plasma energy, and a lower version of plasma energy, which is fire. This is how you cleanse out your third eye chakra. Alright? Because that fire element burns away all the electrical light code lockdown. Why is everybody third eye closed? They pineal gland, most people. Because they've been using light code lockdown and fluoride and shit to gel it. So you need to burn it away. The only thing that's going to burn that light code lockdown away is another form of light, but it has to be a higher form. That's where your fire and your plasma energy come in at. That's why to cleanse your brow chakra, you gotta, that's your meditation. You like this. All thumbs touching. All knuckles touching. Middle fingers up, thumbs touching. And when you want to cleanse out that spiritual chakra, that whole week, like I showed y'all, pinkies up. What's this pinky? Air. Why would you need air to cleanse out your crown chakra? Because the air element is a faster vibration. That's where your quantum realms and your astral realms is, and your spiritual realm. You're ascending up. It's gonna take air to do that. You need air to do that. Okay? So that's why you pinkies up. Now that's just the cleansing part. You want to start with that. That's a 7-week program. After you go through that 7-week program, the next step is now that you done cleansed out these chakras, now you got to use them. Okay, so we see all type of fuck shit going on the planet, right? Okay, you know what? I want to make an earthquake. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into a meditative state, set my intent, set my candles, boom. I'm like this. Water and plasma energy. And I'm in my meditative state. And now I'm talking. I'm talking to the spirit of the planet, of the land. Because this is what connects. This mudra connects you directly to that. Because it's for the heart chakra. And what's the heart chakra? Divine cosmic love, and it connects you to the elements of the earth. So it's in this meditative state where you would connect with the earth to get whatever you need done. And you don't come to the earth element and say, hey, earth, I need you to do this. You ask. I'm asking for permission to work with your energy. Just like when you connect with the old reaches or you connect with any cosmic force that you ask for permission. Just like you would me or I would you. I wouldn't just walk up and say, hey, motherfucker, do this. I would ask you, hey, can you, same thing when you're working. This is what we got to get back to because they're attacking us. This is why that meditation is important. All right? Now, if you're trying to connect on a higher spiritual level, doing something dealing with you calling in your ancestors, or you trying to ascend deeper into your meditations, where you talking with these different council of light members, which exist right inside your goddamn pineal gland and your thalamus gland. And they showed you this in the movie Eon Flux. She took the pill, whoop, and our ass rose within our higher self, within ourselves, and there's a council of motherfuckers right there waiting to talk to her. That's a real thing. But that's going to require this. Now, let's just say you like, you know what? I want to cause a tsunami. I want to cause a hurricane. Because I see what they doing to our people and our planet. We fighting back using the nature. Guess what you would have to do? What chakra would you have to tap into to do anything dealing with water? Third eye. If you want to cause tornadoes or you want to use those elements, you got to throat chakra. Anything dealing with the earth spirits, your heart chakra. You want to connect with the plasma energy? You're going to have to go solar plexus chakra. You want to use the fire? You're going to have to go sacral chakra. All right? In your meditations. But when you meditate, remember, you got to have a deep understanding of what each finger represents. Because then that's when you get deep. You feel me? That's when you be like, you know what? I'm going all fire. Feel me? I'm going all fire. Feel me? You can meditate just like this. You can meditate just like this. Because you understanding what these phalanges represent. That's a more advanced level. They ain't going to show you that on no graph or no nowhere. You go like this. You could touch him. You get more advanced. Because once you understand the basics of what these fingers really do, what they're for. This is why when somebody talk with their hands, it seems like it's a lot of power. A person that talk with their hands, they grab a lot of people, if you're noticing. Because of what the fingers represent. It's the purpose of meditation. And then when you meditate, you want to do 3 a day. All right? If you slack off, it happens to the best of us. We get it. But I'm still going to teach you the right way. You should be doing it 3 times a day. Your first time should be in front of your ancestor altar. You need to create your ancestor altar. All right? Create your ancestor altar. You do your first one, you just communicate with them. Paying homage to them. Your second one, you should be outside in nature. Unless they turned on their weather control. Because we still at war here. Everything ain't came down. And unless they turned on their weather making machine technology, you need to be doing that second one in nature. That third one you could do back in the house. But each one should be for something different. So, okay, the first one you might just be sitting playing. You coming with all everything. It's like a neutral one. And you talking to your ancestors. That second one in nature, you might say, man, you know what? I'm out here in the soil. I'm sitting on the earth. So let me heart chakra. Let me connect to the spirit of the planet. Let me just talk to her. Because you don't have to always go to her and say, hey, I want to start an earthquake. Sometimes you just want to go and have a conversation. Sometimes you're going for protection. Sometimes you're going to manifest things that you need. But you base that on what you're trying to do, and you base that on elements. All chakras are connected to the elements. That's what makes meditation so powerful. And there's advanced levels of it, because once you understand the basics of what these fingers do, you a bad motherfucker, because you're going to take your meditation to the next level because you understand that. You could sit down in your perineum, but that's only required when you work in the root chakra. You got to sit on it. If you're trying to cleanse out that root chakra, you got to sit on that ass. You got to sit on that ass crack now. You feel me? You got to sit on that ass crack now. You hear me? But if you not working the root chakra, you can stand up. Just take your socks and your shoes off. But if you're in a position where you can't take your socks and your shoes off, yeah, it's rubber down there, it ain't cloth. But remember, you're a divine being. That's not going to stop what you sending out. It's not going to stop nothing you sending out. It's just when you take your rubber off and the cloth off your feet and you plant them into the soil of the planet, you connect even more. Okay? Like a supercharge on the car. That's all it is. But being who we are, we can connect regardless. Nothing can stop that. What's most imperative is understanding the mudras and the mantras. Understanding why they move. These are your mudras. All these are considered mudras. 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 The basic ones. Mudras. Basic ones. After them 7, you can create your own because you basing them off the fingers and the elements. But they go in order. You got to remember the order. It's the order that we did create, that we created in. Water, fire, then came earth or soil, then air, then plasma energy. Plasma energy is the bindery that allows us the doorway to take us from the physical realm into the spiritual realm / quantum realms / astral realms. All right. From that point, understanding those basics, then you add in your mantras. Start with I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself while you're in your meditations, I am the most powerful being in the cosmos. I am the most powerful being in the multiverse. I am the multiverse. Everything exists because of me. Nothing exists without me. I give life to the sun. I give life to the oceans. I give life to the planets. Nothing exists without I. You tell yourself that in your meditations to retain your power. You got to take your power back. You have control over the elements. You have control over nature. You have control over these crackers, man. These oppressors that's trying to take all through meditation, though. But when you don't understand what these fingers represent and how they connect to elements, how each chakra connects to an element as well, you have no fucking clue. This is why they give you 7 days in a week. Why not 6? Why not 5? Why not 4? Why not 9? Why 7? Because 7 represents that 5 plus 2. Solids, liquids, gases, plasma energy. North, east, south, west. Water, fire, earth, air. And then you add in magic, plasma energy. So a work week is used, it's magic, it's all magic. You see what I'm saying? That's why they gave you 7 days. Water, fire, earth, air, plasma energy. Water, fire, earth, air, plasma energy. What's the other 2? Higher self, lower self. As above, so below. Satanic realms, nether realms, divine cosmic realms. Remember, good, bad, or higher self, lower self. That's what the 2 alternates represent. This is why they give you 2 days off on your work week. They make you work 5 days. That's magic. And they give you 2 days off. But those 2 represent higher self, lower self. Duality. What 2 days do they give you off? Saturday and Sunday. What does Saturday come from? Saturn, which represents what? Set, which represents what? Satan. What is Sunday? It's the high vibration. What's the sun? Come from us. So the sun represents what? Like the gods. Right? You got the gods, and you got the fallen angels. Saturday represents the fallen angels. Saturn. Even Christmas was called what? Saturnalia. Sunday represents the day of the gods. So Saturday would be lower self. Sunday would be higher self. Now you got Monday through Friday. Monday would be water. Tuesday would be what? Fire. What's Wednesday? Earth. Or hump day. Right? Where do humps come from? Out the earth. What's another word for humps? Hills. Right? Thursday would be air. Air, right? The air that blows us into the weekend. Right? Thursday, everybody a little airheaded because they so airheaded they waiting to get off work to go get ready for their weekend. Friday, plasma energy. Plasma energy is one of the most powerful energy on the planet in this physical realm. Plasma energy. And how the fuck do you feel on a Friday? Everybody be charged up. Ready to enjoy their weekend, right? Because we all know Friday the most powerful day in a man-made fake week. That's the most popular day is Friday. It's not Saturday or Sunday. And definitely it ain't Monday through Thursday. It's Friday. But this is why. Because they was working light magic against you. So this is why 7 days in a week, that all connects to your phalanges, your meditations, your chakras. It's all interconnected. So to take your power back, you got to understand mudras, mantras. You understand what I'm saying? We are divine beings, rising in frequency. So this was a deep lesson I had to give you. So now you take this lesson, ain't no reason you shouldn't go deep into your meditations. When you inhaling on your meditations, you hold it for 3 seconds. Count, because we understand the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. You count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Let all that prana, all that ashe out nice and slow. Because when you inhale, what's the purpose of inhaling? You pulling in the ashe, the life force around you. You hold it. Count to 3. Let it out slowly. And it's a lot harder to meditate with using a mudra than it is just like this. Neutral. When you start using your mudras, you're like, ooh, shit. Shit a little more difficult. But it's more than worth it. That's why when using it, you feel the discipline throughout your body. These mudras challenge you physically too. See? Look, it's easy standing up. Sit down and try to do it with your hold your back straight. If you ain't been doing it for years, you're going to be fucked up. So I advise you to start with your chair, your back against the couch. Your back against the wall. That's perfectly fine too. But you want that back straight, the knees folded, and you want that mudra locked in while holding an intent, while saying the mantra. That takes discipline of the mind, body, and soul. That's why it's called a mudra. Because you're not just working the soul, you're working the mind and the body just to hold the goddamn posture. You're working all 3. There go that 3 again. And your mantras is your affirmation. So now you understand why the Buddhist monks, they are going to meditative state for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Next thing you know, they ass levitating. But it's the mudra. You want to levitate, you could go into that same posture, focus on the chakra that deals with air. And use that mudra and stay in that meditative state 3 hours. See what happens. But you got to build yourself up to that. You got to build yourself up. You start small. Do a little 3-minute meditation with the mudra. Then work your way up the next week to 6. Then the next week to 9 minutes. Then on up to 19 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 6 or 16 minutes. Then 19 minutes. Now 33 minutes. Now 60 minutes. Up and up and up and up. Just like working out at the gym. You ain't going to go up in that motherfucker just... You know what I'm saying? Let me curl 200 pounds. No, you're going to start a little 5s. Do that for a week. Now, if that arm, that muscle get used to that, okay, now I'm at the 10s with the curl. Okay, I'm used to that this week. Now, next week, let's go up to 15. End of the month, I'm at 20. Next month, I'm doing 30. 3 months later, you curling 50. Up and up and up until you know the body has no limit. You see niggas getting that curling 200 pounds on one arm. It's just, it's how deep you want to take it. It's the same thing with your meditations. So with magic being a real thing, we remembering now, this is why meditation is so, this is where your power is at. We can't be waiting for nobody to do shit. All the power is in you. Even if you're trying to manifest prosperity. Same thing, prosperity magic. See what I'm saying? You need certain crystals. Get your citrines. You meditate with your citrines. Cleanse your crystals. I'll save that for the lesson coming up on crystals, the introduction to crystals. I'll be talking about every single crystal and what they do. Because, you know, every crystal on the website don't even have a description because, you know, we didn't have a team. The team began put together. So I was just posting all that to the website. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm more focused on the lesson. So a lot of crystals, I ain't never put out a full description. So it get deep when y'all find out each crystal and where it comes from and its properties and what it really do. That's going to blow your mind. Like, wow. See what I'm saying? But when you're doing prosperity magic, same thing. Meditative state, using certain citrus, citrines, pyrites. Peridot is another powerful crystal for prosperity magic. And meditating with them crystals. Getting by a body of water. Putting them crystals in the water while saying while affirming and then holding it up in the sun and charging. That's all part of prosperity magic. And the biggest part of prosperity magic is to give. Because the more you do for the planet and the more you do for the universe, the more the universe does for you. Like I said, you want to know why your manifestations ain't working? People be trying to manifest because how can you ask the universe to do something for you, but you're not doing what the universe asking you to do? And the first step to that is walking in your purpose. How the fuck you gonna find out your purpose if you don't go within? And how can you properly go within if you don't understand meditation? And how can you properly meditate without understanding the mudras? And how can you properly understand the mudras if you don't understand what the phalanges mean? And how can you understand the phalanges and the mudras if you don't understand the mantras? All that go hand in hand. I am that I am. I am everything and everything is me. We will win this war and thus it shall be. You see? I am everything and everything is me. I am divinely protected. I can never die because I was never born. And thus it shall be. I am everything and everything is me. We are rising in frequency. Not a soul of ours gonna get left behind. All of us getting through. And thus it shall be. You feel me? The only motherfuckers getting left behind is these human beings. Their people left them behind. Remember the story, the left behind? Oh, at the end of the days, fucking Jesus gonna come out the clouds and save niggas. But he only gonna save 144,000 and everybody else he gonna leave behind. No, they was talking about their people trying to leave the planet, which some of them did. Most of them got killed trying to leave it, right? And leave their own people behind. So now a lot of these reptilians and Pleiadians and hierarchy human beings, they can't leave the planet, so they hiding out in these little mountain caverns and underground cities and mountain cities they've been building. You see the White House put up barricades around their shit. They know what time it is. You see? And they left the poor whites in the middle class, where they left their ass out there for us to fuck up. Because they know as we shifting and rising, we gonna want to attack anything that's white. Because that's where all our oppression been coming from our whole life. See? That was their chess move. Feel me? Left their ass behind. They left their ass here with the gods. With the lions. You hear me? Left them outside in the cold. They hiding in the mountain cities right now. Scared. Trying to fuck with people, trying to fuck with us through the internet. System crashing. But peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. This is a very powerful lecture, / lesson. Hope you've been writing that down, connect all that, meditate on that, and take that and go strong, go head first with your meditations. I love you all deeply. Peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. All right? And I want to send the deepest of insight to my elders. Normally I stated at the beginning, but I wanted to get deep right to it because they kicked us off 3 times. So I'm sending the deepest of insight to my elders that this message reaches you at the deepest of levels. And I appreciate you. I respect you. I have nothing but divine cosmic love for you. I'm sending the deepest of insight to my peers, those in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that this message reaches your soul, touches the abyss, trickles through every fiber in your being. You know? What I'm telling you is nothing but the truth. I'm connecting you back to your power. So take it. Take it. We here now. We back. So now it's time for us to impact our planet like we used to do. You are not powerless at all. And to the blue crystal babies, those 21 and under, I have nothing but divine cosmic love for you. I appreciate you deeply. I respect y'all, even if don't nobody else respect y'all. I don't look down on y'all. I'm looking down on nobody. All I see is us equal, and we looking up. We rising again. Ain't no looking down. Now we rise. One, I leave as I come. See the candle burning? I let it burn out, and thus it shall be.